it's a loss, you can fall back. Yeah, yeah, I swear I remember some. The top is where I'm going when I'm there.
Yeah, we need a group photo.
Dude. So outside of work, outside of Dream Elite and training, what do you like? What's your hobby, man? What do you like to do?
I like women. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Like, yeah, I like doing the city scene because I'm in New York, like the New York, Jersey area. So I like doing the clubs. I like going out to fancy dinners. I like staying home and watching Netflix. The thing, I'm going house shopping, so in the process of getting
right on.
Yeah, man. So doing the adulting things, but my window of opportunity is growing shorter and shorter by the day. So my biggest hobby is always going to be MMA and pro wrestling. Be married down the road and 65 years old, where the wife rolls up in a white Bronco and puts me out the way I want to go out. But like before I get to that point, I want to conclude the journey the right way. Slack that pro wrestling gets for being fake. I actually got hurt in pro wrestling, where I got spiked into the mat my last pro wrestling match, and I was temporarily paralyzed for 20 to 30 seconds. Then after that, a year later, I fought 2 MMA fights, and I thought I was going to call it quits. But also, I was on the personal side, I was a little bit mentally tired. My dad passed away, my grandma passed away. The company I was working with that like I wanted to retire there, they shut down. And also I was in a bad relationship where like we had a bad split. So I was emotionally tired, where I left pro wrestling, I left MMA, and I was just like, it wasn't the way I wanted to go out. It wasn't the way I wanted to conclude this little chapter of my life. I want to conclude the journey the right way. So I have like a 2-year game plan, switching off between pro wrestling and MMA. And really telling the story I want to tell, where I'm switching off between pro wrestling, then going back to MMA, which I'm associated with ECF, which is a great company ran by Christian, who I do commentating with, and I'm on Fight Planet TV doing their commentating and telling dad jokes all over the planet. And after this pro wrestling match, which is kind of close to my heart because I'm actually wrestling somebody I dislike, which I've never met anybody in wrestling or MMA where I dislike them, and I'm actually wrestling somebody, not in an MMA fight, but I'm actually wrestling somebody I dislike. We're pretty civil about it, of how much we fucking hate each other, and it's a funny story how that came about. But like, we haven't talked civilly in like 6 years, but to get into that match and actually do a program with somebody that I just we flat out just don't like each other. And it's kind of funny at this point that we can laugh about it.
So anybody you want to shout out, go for it.
I want to shout out the good folks at ECF. October 19th, we're commentating on Fight Planet TV. I'll be along James Jefferson, who runs Global Proving Ground, and my cousin Sean, who'll be the third commentator, who's just getting into the game. Shout out to Christian. I'll be fighting for that promotion very, very soon after I get done with this pro wrestling shit. So big shout out to them. They run a fantastic promotion, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Give a shout out to Ace Pro Wrestling. Again, their big event is going to be November 16th. I'll be wrestling Dave Gustavo, so big shout out to them. I want to give a shout out. Most importantly, I want to give out. Oh, by the way, so October 19th, not only my commentating, but my sister's pregnant, so she'll be giving birth October 19th, and it's my cousin. Yeah, brother. And October 19th is also my cousin Melissa's birthday. So between my sister giving birth, my cousin's birthday, and commentating, I'm going to have to science the shit out of this. But I'm going to do a very good job, and shout out to all those people. It'll be a very special day, and life is good, just saying. And big shout out to Fightbook MMA, who always promotes me and gives me love, just like I give them love. And, I'm the biggest fan of Fightbook MMA, and, you guys having me on, teaming up with you guys is a huge honor. So I really do appreciate it.